Hey everybody, Max Kevin here. It's the Betty Boopers podcast. You gotta be quiet, it's Betty Boopers time. The neighbors are sleeping, can't wake them up. I just moved into a new apartment, don't want to wake up the neighbors. Don't want to make them angry right the day after you move in. They're like, oh my god, we got new neighbors. One of them's some white guy, he's not even Japanese. Fucking goddamn foreigners moving into my country. I hate these fucking white people. Not only that, he's fucking loud at nighttime. He's waking up little Hirohito and little Mariko. They gotta go to Yochien tomorrow. That means kindergarten. They gotta go to Yochien tomorrow. And they can't get any sleepy weepy because this goddamn white guy lives in the room. Anyway, hey, what's going on, everybody? Max Kevin here. You know, it's been a little while since my last podcast. You know, I've just been super busy. Really, I've just been super busy here, because I just moved to a new place. You know, I've been talking about moving recently, and I ended up moving. So, you know, last couple of weeks just packing shit, you know, getting shit done, and you know, putting stuff in boxes, you know. And, you know, then we moved, and then I took the things out of the boxes. You know. So that was, you know, that was my Friday, you know. No parties, just taking things out of boxes and be like, where did I put my fucking, I don't know, it must be in some other box. Oh my god, I gotta open more boxes, you know. Yeah, I had about 3 boxes of stuff, and my lady friend had about 27 boxes of stuff, you know, so that's total 30 boxes, you know, so, anywho, we finally got that all unloaded, you know. I was unloading everything Friday and Saturday now. Man, yesterday I was just unpacking. We're just unpacking all day, dude. Woke up, you know, started at 9 a.m., just started packing, and finished at 9 p.m. It's like, oh my god, unpacking, dude. Then I was like rearranging the furniture in the living room, you know, trying to get the arrangement, trying to get the feng shui. The feng shui, is that what it's called? That's Chinese, right? That's not Japanese. We don't celebrate that here in Japan, alright? We don't celebrate dirty Chinese traditions over here in Japan, okay? We don't care about feng shui, alright? We care about the shrine to our grandparents that holds the spirits of the Oni that will turn into demons and come kill us if we don't, you know, burn incense. I don't really know, actually, what Japanese people do exactly. But anyway, you know, I was arranging the furniture there. That took like an hour, you know, trying to get it perfect, you know. We had it all laid out there, you know, and then I just kind of looked at it. I was like, well, this isn't, you know, I gotta open this. I do this anyway, you know. Finally got that perfect, you know. It's pretty good. I'm a pretty good interior designer, no big deal. You know, if anybody wants me to design the layout of their room, you know, you should probably hire me, you know, because, I don't get paid to do comedy, you know, so no one ever pays me to do any comedy, so maybe you could pay me to, you know, rearrange your room. Pretty good at that. You know, yeah, besides that, you know, I ordered a desk on Amazon. I ordered a chair on Amazon. I ordered a pull-up bar on Amazon so I can get fucking buff for summer, dude. Got a pull-up bar. You know, I don't have a park next to my apartment anymore where I can go do pull-ups on rings and the little kids can look at me like, what are those things? And like, don't touch my rings, little kid, you know. I don't have that anymore. I have to, got my own pull-up bar, you know. Anywho, I was putting my desk together today. I was a pain in the ass yesterday, actually, you know. It's got all these different screws and stuff. Oh, God. Such a pain in the ass putting shit together. Then I had to put my chair together. I just had to put a bunch of shit together, you know. Then we bought this ceiling fan, you know. I bought this ceiling fan at Costco. Thought it was pretty good. Looked pretty neat. I was like, hey, a ceiling fan. I like those. I had those back in America. And they were great, you know. So we got this ceiling fan, and that took a fucking hour to install. Jesus Christ. That was so annoying, man. If I knew it was going to be that annoying to install that ceiling fan, I never would have done it, you know. It's like basically like you know, they got these things in the ceiling, you know, to put the lights or whatever. You know, Japan has like all these, I guess, ceiling lights, ceiling electricity hubs, you know. There's like 6 different kinds. But basically every house has one of these 6 different kinds, types of plugs in the ceiling. And so, this fan, it's built to go in whatever kind of ceiling, so it's got this metal plate that you're supposed to screw into it, and it's got like all these different holes and shit for all the different models, so you don't really know which hole you're supposed to be, And it's got these different screw sizes too, so you don't know which screw you're supposed to use. You don't know what hole you're supposed to put in. You're like a little 12-year-old virgin boy, just like, I don't know where to put my penis. Do I put it in your ear? Oh my god, I don't know. And so I was like, I screwed in these screws at first, and they were like the wrong ones, and they were the wrong size, and they were like too big, and they got stuck, and then I had to oh god, it was such a pain in the ass, dude. And like the instructions weren't really clear. There's like 4 different holes, and you're supposed to screw in these two holes that are connected to the thing that's connected to the ceiling, and there's another metal plate that goes below that. You're supposed to screw into that too, but it doesn't tell you what order to do it in. And if you screw it in the metal plate first, you can't screw it in the ceiling one. I said, oh god, oh god, oh god. It was a learning experience, I guess. It was a fun learning experience. I learned a lot about how to install ceiling fans. So when I turn the ceiling fan on there, turn on full power there. It's like it's like a light breeze. It's like this full power ceiling fan. It's just like a light breeze, man. Paid $200 for this fucking thing. It's a light breeze, fucking bullshit, dude. I mean, I'm definitely never going to take it back, because then I'd have to uninstall it from the ceiling, and that'd be even more of a pain in the ass. It's like, oh, go. So I guess, it looks nice, really complements the living room. We also got a rug, really ties the room together. We still need to get a dining table, though. Thinking about looking at tables, just me and the lady friend going out on a nice Saturday afternoon, just looking at tables, just looking, oh, look at these chairs. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's got a little, oh, isn't that cute? Don't you think that would look cute in the little nook? We could have a little breakfast nook. We just have a little morning breakfast nook with this cute little table. We could put little poetry books on the table there, so you could, in the morning, you could have your little cup of espresso there in the breakfast nook, enjoy a Danish, and just read some contemporary poetry, little cute little nook there, so I haven't found a table yet, I haven't found a table yet. I'm pretty. I just want to go for like the basic table. Pretty basic standard table. But my lady friend there. She's. I think she's channeling Tyler Durden there. She's wondering what kind of dining set defines her as a person. So. Oh, anyway, I guess we might get the yin yang table like Fight Club. Anywho, of course, also this apartment we moved into, it's got a little yard there. No one has lived here for a year, and so the yard was fucking overgrown. It had a year of weeds and shit and bushes. Not just weeds and grasses, but fucking full on bushes. Like the vines had turned into like hardwood almost. So I was like. I got this like mini skiff, I was just cutting down all the bushes there in the yard there for like fucking 3 hours today. I was cutting down all the plants. And then we got this little electric lawnmower, and I used the thing and pretty much trimmed the whole yard there, And I'm thinking, oh, I'll give it one more. I'll give it another once over, just for good measure, and I don't know, I ran over something, I don't know, the engine on the goddamn lawnmower starts making this high-pitched noise, And the thing starts smoking a little bit, and then it just won't turn on anymore. It's like, oh, god damn it. This fucking lawnmower, it fucking broke first time I used it. It's fucking bullshit, dude. Goddamn lawnmowers. You guys ever see that movie, The Lawnmower Man? I never saw it either. Anyway, I haven't watched a bunch of movies, I think, recently, but I think I'll make a different podcast about that, Little movie review podcast, of course, there were some fights today. Holly Holm, 40-year-old Holly Holm, was fighting, some other girl that was 30 years old. And the other girl was plus 200 there. And I looked at that flight and I was like, okay, this girl's 30 years old. Holly Holm's 40 years old, you know? How can this one girl be the underdog? How can anyone... She's a 40-year-old woman. How can she be a fair... How bad is this other woman? How bad does she have to be, you know? She's ranked 5th. Holly Holm's ranked 2nd. And she's 40 years old. Yeah. So I bet on the other girl. And, I won that one. That was cool. That was good for me. Apparently, everyone had it for Holly Holm, but the judges gave it to me, which is good, you know? It was a good bet. Good bet to win. Good bet to win. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Oh man, yeah, I was so tired. It got my back hurt so bad. My back hurt so bad yesterday, you know? So I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to take a nice hot bath, you know? And apparently this new place we're in, man, it's got this fucking state-of-the-art little bathtub thing. It's like in Japan, most of the bathrooms here have like a bathtub shower unit that's like all one unit. It's like one big piece of plastic. And mine was made by Panasonic. No big deal, you know. My bathroom's made by Panasonic. You should be jealous, you know. Anyway, my lady friend's telling me, she was like, "Oh yeah, if you want to take a bath, you just gotta press this button, and the bathtub fills up with water that's the right temperature. You don't even have to do anything. You just press this button." I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Well, it's fucking 2022. Holy shit! This is the most amazing technology I've ever seen. You just press a button, the bathtub fills up the correct amount of water, the correct temperature. Holy fucking shit, dude! Holy shit! This is future bathtub. Back to the Future. I don't need a time machine. I'm living in the future right now with this goddamn bathtub. It's a self-filling bathtub, you know. And also in this bathroom we have, it has like a sauna, a steam sauna. You press the button and out of the roof there, out of the ceiling, it just starts spitting out steam. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I didn't even realize I always wanted a sauna. Now I got one. I didn't even realize I had one. But I got one, you know, so that was great. You know, I turned on the sauna. Turned on the bathtub, you know, got in the bathtub, you know, sat in the bathtub, you know, with the sauna. Oh, it's so good, huh? It was so good. Then after that, I took a cold shower, and I couldn't believe it. All my back pain went away. My whole body hurt so bad, but after that shower, it's like I never felt so good. I was like, oh my god, baths are amazing. So I definitely recommend taking a bath if your body hurts. Oh, it's great. I couldn't believe it. You know, I was like, oh my god, you know, like my back hurt so bad. I was like massaging it, you know, doing the foam roller and stuff. Nothing was hurting. But that taking a bath, oh, that was great, man. All my pain was gone, you know. All my pain was gone. Even my childhood trauma, it was gone. You know, I couldn't remember any of it. You know. Anyway, yeah, it takes all your pain away. Yeah, so I recommend doing that. You know, I told my lady friend, I was like, oh my god, I never realized baths are awesome. She's like, yeah, that's why Japanese people always take baths. I was like, yeah, okay. Well, we should get some Epsom salt, huh? Don't you think so? Let's upgrade this bath, dude. So next time I do it, I'm going to put some Epsom salt in there. You know? Get my skin nice and tingly. I don't exactly know what Epsom salt does, but, you know, apparently people put it in bathtubs. So that's what I'm going to do there. That's what I'm going to do there. You know, of course, last week I did a little comedy, a little open mic comedy on Monday. Then I did more open Japanese comedy on Tuesday, you know. Kind of forgot how hard Japanese comedy is, man. It's fucking hard, dude. It's way harder than doing comedy in English. And comedy in English is hard. But Japanese comedy is super hard. Oh, God. Oh, it's so hard, you know, because you basically, like, you write these jokes and, like, some of the vocabulary words you don't know yet, you know? Like, you're using, like I had a joke about a thorax, you know? Like the thorax of a bee or an insect, you know? And I had to look up that word. It's kyoko, you know? But I don't know if, like, my intonation's right, because, of course, in Japanese, intonation is also very important, you know? So if I say kyoko, or kyoko, or kyoko, or, you know, kyoko, you know? So I don't know what the intonation is, you know? So I'm just saying kyoko, you know? I don't even know. It could be a different word, you know? Like like the word for bridge and chopsticks. You know, chopsticks are hashi and bridge is hashi. I don't know which one is which, you know? I don't know the intonation of either of them. But if you say hashi, I think maybe hashi is bridge and hashi. Yeah, hashi is chopsticks. Hashi is bridge, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Ask a Japanese person. But anyway, you write these jokes and like there's all these different vocabulary words you don't know. So like part of it is just like, you got to remember the vocabulary words, You got to remember what you're saying. It's hard enough to do that in English, but in Japanese it's hard, so I just got up there and like, it's like you can't even really perform. You can't perform at all because you're just trying to remember the words exactly. And it's actually, it's really difficult. It's really difficult, but it's actually very good. I think it makes me like a much better comedian in English, because it just makes you write jokes differently, think about jokes differently, think about the audience, what the audience finds funny. Because Japanese people find different things funny. Like mostly stupid stuff. Japanese people like a lot of stupid stuff. They love puns. And, they love making fun of Chinese people, so... Yeah, if you're ever doing comedy in Japanese and you lose the audience, just say, "Oh man, fucking Chinese people, huh?" That'll get them back on your side, And if you really lose them, you're like, "Oh yeah, fucking Korean people too, huh? Those fucking Chinese and Korean people suck, huh?" That's how you win. That's how you win the audience back over, anyway. So I realized something about doing comedy in English from doing comedy in Japanese is that, when you're doing it in Japanese, you got to memorize the words, right? And then you got to practice that so many times to where you don't have to think about the words anymore, You know them so well that you don't have to think about them. And then you can actually focus on the performance of it, after you know the words so well that they don't require any of your thinking. And the exact same thing translates over to English comedy as well, Like the first time you perform a joke, you're trying to figure out the wording. You're trying to figure out how to say it, what to say it, where to put the punchline, how long to pause and all that shit. And as soon as you figure out the words themselves, then you can focus on the performance itself, And then eventually it becomes... You practice and do it so much that you're not thinking about it at all as you're doing it. And that's when you reach, that's when you reach the, what did Goku get to? Not Super Saiyan. He got to, in the new one, in Dragon Ball Super, he got Super Saiyan, then he got Super Saiyan 2, then he got Super Saiyan 3, then he got Super Saiyan 4. Actually, did he get Super Saiyan 4? No, that was in GT. Yeah, he never got Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball Super. He just became Super Saiyan God. And then he got Ultra Instinct. That's what it was. Then he turned gray and got Ultra Instinct. And that's what happens with comedy. When you know a bit so well, you've performed it so many times, you just go into Ultra Instinct. And that's when you can finally sort of be yourself on stage. And sort of, as Bruce Lee liked to say, truly, honestly express yourself, And what's weird is when you're on stage doing it in front of an audience, they can tell. They know, and I see this so many times when I watch other comics too. Like you can tell if they're reading a script. It just seems like they're reading a script and giving a speech. They're not like actually talking to the audience in conversation mode, and that's what you got to do with jokes. Is you go from this speech mode where you're saying a memorized speech into you're reading a memorized speech from a teleprompter. And then you switch into like a full-on conversation, one-way conversation with the audience where you're totally being yourself. There's no facades, it's just you. It's the real you, That's the goal. That's the ultra instinct of comedy. And you can only do that by practicing a bunch of times, You can only do that by practicing a bunch of times in front of a different audience, Yeah, of course, I'm a little disappointed, in last time I went to Tokyo Comedy Bar, the new it's good. There's open mics every week there, but there's not really. It's still mostly only comics, No tourists. There's no tourists in Japan, but the other white people that live here aren't really coming either, I don't know. I've talked to the owner about some strategies, trying to get some more people there, but I don't know. I don't know if he wants to listen to anything I say, Probably not. Probably not. No one likes to listen to anything I say. I don't know. Even these people who listen to this podcast. Anyway, yeah. So now I moved into my new place here. I'm gonna try to. I got my own room now. My lady friend, she's in her own room. So we won't be in the same room all the time. So I'm gonna try to make a podcast every day again. I try to this one's kind of a medium cutie podcast. It's already 20 minutes. Looking at this, but I'm going to try to make a podcast every day. It's maybe 5 to 10 minutes. And maybe not tomorrow. I don't know. I might be busy tomorrow. But and I know I've said that a lot. I know I've said I'm going to get back to making podcasts every day. And I know you probably know a lot of crackheads that say they're going to quit smoking crack anytime soon. And then they're like, oh, I'm going to quit crack now, man. This is it, dude. I'm never smoking crack again. This is it, man. I'm going to be clean, sober for the rest of my life. I'm never touching that stuff, man. I found Jesus Christ, man. That's all I need is God. I'll never do drugs again. That's the devil doing drugs. I'll never do that. I'm going to be clean and sober for oh my God, where's my crack pipe? Give me that crack, I know that's kind of how I've been with the podcast there, I know I've said I've been better and I haven't been better, but this time I actually made it. This time I made it. Please believe me. So anyway, I think I might try to actually make a video podcast too there, I don't know. All depends what I have to eat, what I have to drink, So anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.